What's good, guys? It's your girl Kiesha Arielle and welcome back to my channel. But if you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well as that notification button so that you will never miss an upload every Sunday at 5 p.m. And also, if you would like to support my channel, then please feel free to join the ad gang by participating in watching the ads which are displayed on my channel, as this really helps me out. Okay, so from the title of this video, you can tell that I will be doing my very first mukbang on my channel, and obviously it is a vegan Thanksgiving mukbang. You know, I thought with majority, over 70% of my subscribers are from the United States, and I know, you guys show me a lot of love, and I know today, Thursday, the 22nd, yes, the 22nd of November is Thanksgiving in the United States. And you know, I've only ever actually experienced one Thanksgiving, but it wasn't in the United States. It was when I was living in Egypt. But anyway, so today I am going to be doing my very first mukbang, and I wanted to participate in Thanksgiving since majority of my subscribers are based in the United States. So let's get right into the meal. Okay, so what I'll be having with you guys for my Thanksgiving meal is macaroni and cheese, vegan steak, roast potatoes, and some steamed vegetables. And yes, as you guys know, I am vegan, so everything here is plant-based. Okay, so let's tuck into this meal. So you probably won't be able to see it, but you know, you kind of see what I'm eating already, so let's get into it. And you know, I'm so hungry right now. You know what I like about mukbangs is the fact that you literally can just talk about whatever you want to talk about. It don't have to be like a specific topic or anything like that, so I do enjoy those. The very first mukbang I did actually see was a vegan one, and I never used to watch them. I still don't even watch them like that or anything, but I remember watching a vlog, right, and the person was saying that basically she was asking her husband, she was like, do you ever watch like these channels where people eat food and it just makes you want to eat? And I thought to myself, I've never actually watched anyone eating to then feel like I want to eat. And I'm like, I think it's a bit strange that you'll be watching someone eating and then you feel like you need to eat. But I've never watched a mukbang before, so I had that thought. So then I started watching mukbangs and I was just like, actually I want to eat some of that. So yeah. And this tastes so good. Seriously. It does. Oh my god, that mac and cheese was great. Wow. But yeah, it's kind of weird. But what do I want to talk about? Yo, this tastes good. I ain't gonna lie. This tastes real good. Let me pause this and go warm this up a little bit more. I like my food really hot. One sec. Oh, yeah, so food is nice and hot, and I'm about to go in. You know what's so funny? I actually love when my food comes out piping hot, right? My husband, on the other hand, he doesn't like when his food come out piping hot, and I'm like, dude, are you okay? You know, I remember one time I served him some food, right? And I gave it to him piping hot because that's how I like to serve food, right? And he actually thought I purposely, you know, gave him the food. Well, obviously I purposely gave him a hot plate of food, but he thought I wanted to hurt him by serving him a hot plate of food. I'm like, what? No, I just serve hot plates of food, and I just like my food really hot. But he likes when his food is a bit cool and then he can just go straight in. But me, nah, I like it piping hot. And then let me just blow it, and then eat it. Oh, guys, I also want to say thank you for helping me reach 10,000 subscribers. That was one of my main goals for 2018, and I honestly never thought I was going to reach that goal, but Nonetheless, I set the goal and I am here. So I want to thank everyone who's hit that subscribe button. I really, really, truly appreciate it. And also, just to make sure that I am giving you the content that you want to see, please make sure to go over to the community tab on my channel and take part in the poll that I have set up, pretty much asking you guys what it is that you want to see on my channel. Now, I know I've asked this question many times or a few times in the past in other videos, but you know, in the comment section there's not a lot of people giving me suggestions and stuff. But if I can get a bigger overview of what it is that you guys want to see, then I will be able to tailor more content where you guys can engage with. Okay, so please make sure go over to the community tab and make sure to take part in the poll. But yeah, back to this food. Yo, I swear, you know, I swear vegan food is so good. Like, I never ever thought I could go vegan. I remember when I was thinking about it, I've always thought about, well, not thinking about it, but, you know, I used to always think the most I'll do is vegetarian. Like, you know, at least I could still have cheese and egg, even though I'm not a big fan of egg anyway. But I used to think, like, you know, cheese and can have cake and all of these things. Like, obviously I know egg is in cake, but to say I'm going to scramble some egg or fry some egg, I mean, I can't eat it like that when I used to. But it would always make me feel sick, so I wasn't really a big fan of eggs. But yeah, I used to just think, yeah, I'll just be vegetarian and stuff like that. But then the more you educate yourself and you learn about, you know, the meat industry, and also just taking it back to the fundamentals, you know, you realize that, you know, you can do it, and plant-based is the best anyway, because your food is actually healing you. Well, that's just my personal opinion and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not here to preach about veganism or anything like that. But, you know, I never used to think I could go vegan. And then the more I started learning about, you know, how much I don't want to have animal DNA in my body, I just say, you know what, screw that. I don't want to be eating eggs, milk, cheese or whatever. And, you know, I'm just straight vegan. Now, I don't know, maybe I will consider raw veganism, but I don't know, that seems a little bit extreme, but not so extreme, because, you know, I like hot plate food. So, I don't know if I could go raw vegan. But, never say never, you never know, because, never say never, because you never know. You know what I mean, right? Because me saying I would only be vegetarian, and look at me being a vegan. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, yeah, what else I wanted to talk about is, remember in my video where I announced my pregnancy, this tastes so good, you know, like, seriously, real good, real good. The hubby whipped up the dinner tonight, real good, I ain't gonna lie, nice. But yeah, in that video, well, I said to you guys that, well, my pregnancy announcement video, and I told you guys I was expecting a baby girl. I said to you that I wanted to make sure it was a girl, so I was gonna make sure to go and do a 3D scan, and I can confirm that the baby in my belly is a girl. So happy, man. So happy. You know what's so crazy? You know, I used to think to myself I didn't want to have, okay, I'm lying. When I was a little girl, I used to always think that, like, I used to think I want to have 2 to 3 children, right? Yeah, I used to think I wanted to have, let me see, where am I? Yeah, I used to think I wanted to have about 2 to 3 children. And then at one point in my life, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just have the same amount of kids my mother have. My mom have 5 children altogether. I mean, I've got like, in total there's like 10 of us. So on my mom's side, including myself, it's 5. And on my dad's side, I think it's, if I include myself, I can't include myself twice. No. Basically, there's 10 of us all together, right? So yeah, so I used to think that I wanted to have the same amount as my mom, so my mom got 5 of us. And then, as I got older, I was like, no, not a lot older, but yeah, just a lot older. And then I started realizing how terrible the world is and stuff. Alright, you know what, I'm no more done. You know what, I'm no more picnic. Forget it. But then, you know, the more I read, I read the Bible and stuff like that. I am not a Christian, not a Rastafarian or anything like that, but I do follow the teachings of the Bible. The more you read and the more you understand, like, listen, once you get your faith solid, and also when you just read certain scriptures, you realize that, listen, God's got you in the end anyway. So why are you gonna hinder what He's blessing you with because you're scared? Like, how much more faith should you have in God in protecting you? So it's like, you know, however many kids He want to bless you with, go ahead. But I'm not trying to go have a whole bag of picnic. Right now I feel like I'm done. I want to be done. No more, thank you very much. I got my little girl, my family's complete. Let's leave it at that, okay? But yeah, so I'm having a little girl and I'm really, really excited about that. So good. Just me eating right now make you guys feel like you want to go eat. But then again, you guys probably just finished eating and stuff like that. And also, I know I'm just talking to the camera, talking to you guys. But let me know in the comment section how your Thanksgiving has been going so far. How's it going? What you guys been up to? Any drama? Any craziness? Any revelation? What's been good with you guys? So good. Yo, this food tastes so good, you know. Swear to God. It's so funny, my husband's gonna watch this back and he is going to be getting a big massive head like, yeah, you like that food, didn't you? Oh my, that's what I want to talk about. I thought I had so much things to talk about. Yo, he has to make this mac and cheese like this again. This mac and cheese is the one. Definitely is the one. Oh my God, this tastes so good. I'm not even exaggerating, like, I'm not exaggerating. This is on point. You know, in my, was it my last video? It wasn't my last video, but my video before, I was, talking about cutting my locks again. You know, yo, to be honest, I really never expected to get so much love, in a sense, and support from my audience. I thought you guys were going to be like, what is going on with this girl? I honestly thought I was going to be losing subscribers. Surprisingly, my subscribers still going up. I mean, like, thank you guys, you know. I really thought you guys were going to be like, oh, hell no, another one. You know, another one is, you know, cutting the locks, and now, you know, I was following her journey. Now her journey's over. Whatever, like, forget her, whatever. I was actually surprised that you guys were like showing me love. You guys are saying, you know what, do what's best for you, and if that makes you happy, and blah 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 blah. But like I said, I never expected to be getting so much love from it and stuff. And thinking about it, I was thinking to myself like, yeah, maybe, because oh, do you remember that video where I was talking about? I'll link it right here. I was saying when I was talking about my hair growing back, it was my 1 year update on my hair growth, and I told you that I spoke with the dermatologist, and she was saying to me, she asked me about like when I was like during my pregnancies and stuff like that, do I take my prenatal vitamins and stuff like that, my pregnancy vitamins? And I'm like, yes. And then she asked if I take it after, and I says no. You know, I thought to myself, well, what if I, you know, because obviously my hair is growing and everything, like I said before. But I was like, what if I am like after pregnancy, you know, continue taking my postnatal, I guess, vitamins and stuff like that, and see what happens. So I thought maybe I should just wait until at least after giving birth to see, because you know this is going to be a different thing, you know, after, because they say you should continue taking, you know, your pregnancy vitamins after pregnancy, because you know it kind of makes sense as well, because you know when the baby is in your belly, you know, they're taking from you while they're growing. So obviously when they're born, they're still taking from you through breastfeeding. So, you know, I'm like, yeah, okay, kind of makes sense. So I'm going to try it. So I'm going to kind of hold off. I'm going to hold on to my locks a little bit longer and see what happens. But I think it might go well. I think it might go well. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till after giving birth and see if there's a difference. Yeah, this shit is good. Drop on me. You know what's so interesting about YouTube? And when you commit to it and stuff like that, seeing your growth. You know, I was looking at this the other day. I'm like, where was I 1 year ago today? You know, I think I just hit my first 1,000 subscribers and stuff like that. Felt great. And traction was picking up on my page. And then it's like a year later, it's like, okay, 9,000 more I've grown 9,000 more subscribers. That's crazy, you know. And you know, it's getting good. And also what I'm thinking to do, my plans for the future with my YouTube, obviously 2019 is literally around the corner. I'm thinking to try and produce more content, and don't want to commit, well, not say I don't want to commit, but I don't want to kind of overdo it and like put too much pressure on myself in a sense. But at the same time, I've got some ideas that I want to share. And I thought, you know, obviously I'm going to be having the baby in the early parts of the year. So if I can try and get out as much content and try pre-recording some stuff, so while I'm recovering, you guys will have some content to watch on some interesting things. Yeah, so I want to make sure you guys have some interesting content to watch. So in the new year, I'm planning to increase the amount of videos I upload, but not too much, because at the same time I don't want to stress myself out. You know, because trust me, YouTube can be a bit stressful, you know, especially when you want to make sure that you're producing content on a weekly basis, or however, you know, your channel do it. My channel do it once a week currently. But I'm trying to increase it to, how much time a week? 3 times a week I'm trying to do. 3 times a week. I haven't actually decided how like what days and times and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing that in the new year. That's some really good ideas. And you know, obviously by taking the poll, that gives me a bit more ideas of how what type of content to produce for yourselves. So make sure to go over to the community tab and take part in the poll, okay? I like this. This is a really good meal still. No joke. Here's so much at the face. I'm just yamming and not even talking to you guys. This is crazy. I've never done this before. It kind of feels weird because you want to eat, we want to talk, we don't want to eat and talk at the same time. But then you feel like we don't talk, just watching me eat. With some mukbang, that's what you do, right? You're supposed to watch them eat, but at the same time, I just want to sit in front of you, just eating and talking. Also, let me know if you actually enjoyed this video. Obviously, I can tell. I'll be able to tell from the views and stuff. But but for my subscriber base, I just want to know. Damn, I never realized my name off all of the potato. I was just thinking, damn, where's my potato? Last one from my plate. Almost done it one. This is good. You know, I actually look forward to visiting the States and actually being a part of a proper Thanksgiving. And I'm not saying that the first Thanksgiving that I went to in Egypt wasn't a proper Thanksgiving, but I mean in the sense of family and just that whole vibe, because even though I was in Egypt, the majority of the people there, I didn't really know them like that. Like, yeah, you guys are my friends, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I lived in Egypt for a year and just a little bit over a year. And obviously, you know, everybody go to work, or most people go to work, and I don't really, I basically get to know them in that particular setting, in the sense of like, okay, I just got to meet you, you know, like, it's not like something I could say, yeah, like, we know each other. So, yes, it was more so like around friends like that, so it's not like you really know people, you know what I'm trying to say, like, you know, so I'd love to experience it where it's like I'm around like my family and all of that. Because, I mean, it looked like a fun time. And everyone eating good food, reuniting. So yeah. Definitely looking forward to that. And it's so funny because we had planned to be in America around this time, but obviously finding out I was pregnant, I was like, oh, no. Traveling gonna have to be on the back burner because we got a baby to prepare for. This baby is kicking me up in my stomach every time I lean forward to get my drink. Okay, baby girl. Goodness. Yo. No lie, that was really good. It's true. I hope you guys' Thanksgiving meal was as delicious as mine because trust me, that tastes real good. Really enjoyed that. Okay, so that wraps up my very first mukbang on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did enjoy that food. Oh my god, it was really delicious. And to be honest, doing a mukbang is a little bit more challenging than you think because trust me, you know, you can think about all these things that you would like to talk about and then you come and sit to talk about it and then you think, wait, I want to eat though. But I actually enjoyed that meal. And if you guys enjoyed this, then please make sure to thumbs up, drop a comment, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. So until Sunday, which is just in a couple of days, we will be back to our normal scheduled video.